Welcome everybody, I'm JahannSurvival and welcome into another episode of our leveling playthrough for our Necromancer Bobo build. Mainly we've just been working on going through the main storyline and the starting area of, was the starting area in Western Skyrim. Now it's just the Western Skyrim. So we're going to do that. Right now my account, my ESO Plus has run out, so that's why you see the June ESO Plus over here in the corner. Future that will go away again. I just don't have the money to do it. But meantime, let's go ahead and jump into our character, and we'll just go ahead and straight in and start loading in. Nice thing about ESO Plus is ESO is you don't have to have ESO Plus to play the game. You can actually still enjoy the game and enjoy the majority of the aspects of the game. The biggest changes between having Plus and not having Plus is ESO Plus gives you an unlimited crafting bag, so if you're planning on focusing or doing any crafting in the game, I highly recommend paying for the ESO Plus because it's worth its weight in gold. Alright, so we stopped here, excuse me, at our last episode, getting ready to talk to the princess and her friend Mog. So let's see what she has to say.
Waiting in a tavern without a drink is maddening. How do other people do it? And Mog hasn't been helpful. His solution to every problem involves a great amount of alcohol. What news of the bastard who murdered my mother? Did you find him? I would have preferred to see him dragged back here for a proper trial and execution. But at least justice has been served. Were you able to determine who was behind the murder? Was it connected to the threat you came to warn my father about? Damn those breach witches! And damn my father for being so obstinate! But what does the Coven want? Are they planning to kill my father? What else can you tell me about this threat to our kingdom? That's horrible. But there must be more to this than simply turning my people into monsters. Well, I'll do what I can to help you. Mother would have wanted me to. What you've done and discovered will be enough to convince my father. It has to. You and Lyris risked your lives for my kingdom and have been met with nothing but suspicion. You counted on my mother to be your advocate, to convince my father of the Coven's threat. Now she's gone. I'm no substitute, but I'll speak for you. My father hasn't heard a word I've said since I was old enough to talk. But with Mother gone, someone has to make him see reason. You know, she tried to teach me, but I never listened. I guess maybe I'm more like my father than I care to admit. That makes it even more imperative that he heeds your warning and takes action. All of the holds are in danger. Hoffingar, Hjalmarch, Karthald. My father needs to do something before another storm strikes. Meet me at the Blue Palace, all right? I just need a moment to think about how to approach this. Consider the words to use. My courtly manners are a bit rusty, and I've never been much for diplomacy and fancy speeches. Shore's bones, I could use a drink. I'm not sure of anything. If I don't do this, though, I'll never forgive myself if something terrible befalls the kingdom. That's nice of you to say, but I'm not sure I believe that. I hope she's watching all this from Sovngarde. Bet she hates it there. Look, I'll do my best to get my father to listen to you. You have my word on that. It feels like I've been shattered into 1,000 pieces and swept under a rug. But I don't have time to mourn right now, not with the kingdom in danger. Now, let's go talk to my father before I change my mind. I'm not sure of anything. If I don't do... Right. Easy as honey-baked pie. It's not like you came here at the behest of his most hated rival or anything. Look, I'll do my best to get him to listen. You have my word on that.
Alright, we leveled up completing that task, so let's go ahead and exit. Fat fingering keys over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and accept our level. So we're putting all of our points still in stamina. We're not going to change that pretty much at all. bow. So we got 2 attribute points. So the what we're wanting the most is bone armor. I think this one actually. No. The main ones we want are going to be from here. So skeletal mage can turn into skeleton archer, which is one we want. So that's one that we're going to want. We're also going to want this one. Okay. So since we don't have a crafting bag at the moment, we're just going to sell and empty our bags really quick. That'll just make things easier. Okay.
Anything I can do for you?
We can dismiss her right away from there. So we're now headed to the Blue Palace. So let's giddy on up and get over there. So soon, not too much longer, we'll be able to dual wield. And not dual wield, but we'll have two bars and be able to carry 2 different main weapons that we can alternate between. And that's where the bow term comes from, is the ability to switch between your weapons. I only have 1 right now, which gives you double the ability bars, because each weapon has a separate ability bar that goes with it.
Have me spread my forces across the realm to search for nightmares you dredged up from a bottle?
It's not.
Or should I say, the whispers of eastern vipers tickling your ears?
But Mother!
Enough! Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel, make sure it
That
doesn't
asshole just
steam
walked right through me.
treason.
Damn the man. He wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. Mother always knew how to talk to him. Me, not so much. Mother had a way with Father, but she could be just as stubborn. If she wanted something done and he wouldn't oblige, she'd do it herself. Time to take her lessons to heart, I guess. If my father won't take a stand, then I suppose it's up to me. Our kingdom consists of 3 holds. Halfingar, Hjalmarch, and Karthald. I need to warn them. The Jarls might listen, even if my father won't. I'm the daughter of the High King, after all. Time to start acting like one. Will you come with me? We should visit Jarl Redharn of Hjalmarch first. If we can convince him of the threat, at least his hold can take steps to protect itself. We'll find him in his hall in Morthal. I'll leave word for Lyris with Mog, so she'll know where to find us. Honestly, I don't know. But Jarl Redharn tempers his warrior nature with a kindness not often seen in people of his stature. Besides, he's always had a soft spot for me ever since his daughter and I played together at moots and other gatherings. I remember a time when we were all happy together. Him and Mother and I. Seems like a long time ago. At some point, he became more and more involved with the trappings of power. He was more interested in being the High King than my father. I tried, but interaction with my father made it difficult. She wanted us to be a family. But the High King wanted a queen and a princess. Eventually, he stopped ordering me to attend royal functions. It was my one victory in our relationship.
Alright, so off to go. No, because why not? Yeet yourself over the railing and just keep going. So we can't mount in here, but we can mount a horse just outside this door.
Well?
Alright, let's see here.
Fascinating application of the technique.
So we need to go here first, so we're just going to immediately fast travel there. It'll make life a lot easier and a lot faster, and it'll shorten out the video some.
Wolf attacks?
My oh my, that was a long ride. But here we are.
Lucky Mog passed along your message. I would have hated to miss all this mud.
Why does the Princess of Solitude grace my humble hall with her royal presence? Are you here on behalf of the High King?
I've come to warn you, Jarl Redharn.
Warn me? I already received orders from your father. What more is there to say?
Orders? Right. But you need to prepare the hold's defenses.
And what must we defend ourselves against this time? More urns and fetishes?
Please, Jarl Redharn, let my friend explain. The threat to our holds is worse than you can imagine.
You're not the subject of this realm, and that woman with you. She's the giantess of the East. The High King warned us to beware of packed spies. If Princess Svanna trusts you, however, you have my ear. Tell me about this threat. We're not Daedra worshippers. Our blood's hot enough to boil a blizzard, and we've got more pressing concerns than some northern squall. We received Svargrim's orders, promptly ignored them, and immediately ran afoul of a gaggle of Reachmen. The High King sent a royal decree, said to leave any strange objects or fetishes we spotted around the hold alone. They were dangerous, he said. Just so happens we found a few. I had my soldiers destroy them. That's when we encountered the Reachmen. The barbarians reacted poorly when we destroyed the strange witch sticks. We beat them back and chased them into the nearby barrow. But that was the last I heard from my soldiers. Since you dealt with this before, would you investigate the barrow? If I were a few years younger and had more soldiers to spare, I'd march east to the Morthal barrow and deal with the sorceress nonsense myself. But I'm not. I don't. And I have other responsibilities. Take this key. It will get you into the barrow. They were tall, ugly things, covered in strange runes, fetishes, and a poultice that smelled like rotting fungus. They had been set up around the town. My soldiers assumed they'd find one at the barrow, but instead they sent word of the Reachmen. Really? Last I heard, the princess was more interested in... No, I won't indulge in idle gossip. Svanna carries herself well. Not with the grace of her mother, but she has the swagger of a warrior. I wish I could say the same about my daughter. She was taken from us 5 years ago. If I had pushed her harder, she might have had the strength to survive. Daughters are a father's greatest weakness. Enough troubles of the past. We have the present to concern ourselves with.
Alright, so let's go deal with these Ice Witch Covens and a barrow. So I'm using the compass at the top to figure out where I need to go. Let's go ahead and mount, because fuck running. Takes way too long. And I always forget at low levels, your run speed is slower than molasses in January when on a mountain.
Mound? That's the barrow. The entrance will be down below.
Keep back! The barrow is unsafe.
Jarl Redharn sent us. What happened here?
Reachman, let's talk if you want details.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I just went up. Just went up the stairs.
You, sir, the barrow is off limits. We are here to make sure nothing gets in or out, and we'll do. I did not want to spare the soldiers I had left to send a message. We destroyed a number of strange sticks set up on the outskirts of town. Then we reached the barrow. We spotted a few reach barbarians. I sent word, and we charged after them. A storm appeared in the barrow, if you can believe such a thing. It was foul magic, almost certainly. Soldiers began changing around me, dying or falling into a stupor. Some turned into monsters. We never made it that far inside. And when the storm hit, it was all I could do to get out and seal the door behind us. If the Jarl sent you, and you're intent on entering the barrow, I won't stop you. But if you emerge as a monster...
You'll kill me. Got it. Good thing I'm a badass motherfucking necromancer. Let's go whip them into shape. Oop. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Just kind of moving quickly through this. I think we need to go this way. Okay. Alright. Ah, that motherfucker launched me. Alright. So down the creepy tomb we go. Okay, that's all dead. Okay. Oh, bookshelf. So always check bookshelves. I have an add-on that makes it so that it I have an add-on that makes it so that it just opens the book almost immediately, and I don't have to worry about it. Okay. There we go. I know I'm running through this kind of quickly. We missed a turn back here somewhere, so let's go back. You can stay over there. You don't see me. All right. That's dead. Okay. I think, yep, this is the way we're supposed to be going. Okay. All right. So. There we go. Get those things nice and dead. Ooh, bookshelf.
Those bodies, they're the Jarl's soldiers.
Alright. Let's keep pushing through. Alright. So looks like we're getting pretty close to where we need to be.
A meager harvest. This grey reliquary must be moved to more fruitful fields. Protect the witch pike. Do not let them destroy it.
Okay. There we go.
That's done. Let's tell the Jarl what happened here.
Okay. So we're all done there. Alright.
If I never have to enter another barrow, it will be too soon.
Alright. Well, thank you everybody for coming and watching today. I greatly appreciate it. I'll catch you all next time. And if you enjoyed this, please hit the like below and subscribe. It greatly helps me out and helps me get found and noticed. And if you're interested in watching me play more games, I stream several times a week over on Twitch. You can find the link in the description down below. Thank you all for watching, and you all have a wonderful day.